evening. Welcome everybody to the February 23rd meeting of the Falmouth Zoning Board of Appeals. I'll ask everyone in attendance to silence your cell phones, please, and I will introduce the board. So from your left to right, Ken Foreman is the vice chairman of the board. TJ Hurry is the clerk of the board. I'm Kimberly Beelan. I'm the chair of the board. Next in line is Ed Van Kuren. He's a regular voting member, and Robert Dugan is an associate member. Sri Budrow is our zoning administrator, and Drade Guyshecker is our recording secretary. The Zoning Board of Appeals is charged with applying the zoning bylaws for the town and considering requests for special permits, variances, and appeals as provided in the bylaws, which have been approved by town meeting and the Attorney General's Office for the Commonwealth. Decisions are made through the public hearing process, which is what we're participating in tonight. Our goal is to hear testimony from the applicants and the public and allow full and fair discussion of the project prior to rendering a decision. To begin each hearing, the clerk will read the public announcement of the hearing and present any pertinent information from the files, such as referrals from town departments, and will summarize correspondence. The applicant or the applicant's representative will have 15 minutes to make a presentation, and then the board will ask questions of the applicant. The public will then be invited to comment. Public comments should be directed only at the project. You should refrain from making personal or derogatory statements, but you can include an opinion in favor or in opposition, or if you have a question about the nature of a project, you can ask us and we'll try to get the answer for you. All members of the public wishing to speak should wait to be recognized by the chair and should come to the podium and state your name for the record. If we think we've had enough information tonight, we could close the hearing and make a decision. If we think we need more information, we can also continue the hearing to another date, and we'll provide that date and time in our motion if that's what we choose to do. So the first item on the agenda is application number 11716. This is Falmouth Hospitality, LLC, 556 Main Street. And the voting members on this are myself, Ken Foreman, TJ Hurry, Ed Van Kuren, and Paul Murphy. And Paul's absent tonight, and so I think we received some correspondence.
We did. There's a correspondence in the file that says, due to a lack of quorum, the applicant is asking for a continuation to March 9th, 2017.
And you do have a quorum, you just don't have a full contingent, which is what they're requesting.
Yes. And so that's March 9th. At what time will we have that on for story?
That's something that I need to talk to you about.
Okay.
Do you mind going ahead and scheduling it at 6:30?
Yeah, sure. Sure, that's happy. Good for you, Ken? March 9th? Great, everybody's?
Yeah.
Okay. So is there a motion to continue application 117-16 to March 9th here in Town Hall at 6:30?
I'll make the motion to continue it to March 9th,
Okay.
I'll
6:30.
Okay, so that's Ed and TJ. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. And Robert?
He abstains.
Abstained. So that was the only hearing notice for 6 p.m. But hopefully we can get a motion to take the agenda items out of order so that we can consider the open meeting items.
Make a motion to take it out of order.
Okay, so you want to do the minutes first, Ed? To consider the minutes now?
Yes.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Thanks. So it's Ed and TJ, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
That's it for,
So, minutes from February 16th, 2017. There's 4 here, right? Ken, you weren't here for that one. Were you here last week?
No, he wasn't
last
here.
week I
Yeah.
was not here.
But there's 4. So, has everybody had a chance to review those?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody want to make a motion to approve those?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. So that's Ed and TJ to approve the February 16th, 2017 meeting minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And Ken, you abstain. Next, do we want to take a motion to consider this future agenda items?
Yes.
Or can somebody?
Make the motion to review the future agenda items.
Thanks. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. So that's Ed and Robert. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Okay, I'd like to, oops, excuse me, you ready?
Yeah.
I was contacted today by our attorney on Win 1, and he'd like to set up an executive session for 5:45.
On March 9th.
on March 9th to review the interrogatories. And that has to be done in executive session due to
Does it
litigation.
have to be done on March 9th? I'm just,
He's put it in his book for that. I believe they're due in court soon.
And there are timelines on those.
yeah, no, my
Yeah.
problem is that my wife's having surgery on March 9th, and if it's early in the day, I won't have any trouble, but if it's late in the day, I'm not sure.
So, is there an alternative? That's it.
I'll have
Well,
to,
could we proceed? Ken, do you want to be
my
here
only
for
problem
that?
is your next hearing is March 16th. And everybody's going to be here. March 23rd, Mr. Hurry will not be here. I mean, I can contact him first thing tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and see if he's available another day. And if he's not, then we can
Then
make a
we'd have to-
determination of whether Ken, you want to be
I mean,
here or if
I'll
it makes sense to move
Do
forward.
my best.
Yes.
Everybody pray that Ken's wife's surgery's in the morning because we have the 40B that night as well.
Right.
That we've put off twice
Oh,
because
yeah.
of no members.
Okay. All right, so that's what we will do with that. I think that's it for everything for right now. So we'll have a nice break until 6:30.
My apologies, I did that incorrectly, my fault.
Oh, no. All right.